Hello everybody and welcome back to Minecraft SMP. I am Solhom, the gamer who's bad at games. I am alone today, but I am moderately functional. As you can see, the shoreline outside the enchanting tower has changed somewhat. I ended up, we'll say I had an influx of dirt and I started trying to change the, but I don't want it to be too close because I don't want to change the profile of the enchanter's hut too much, but I put a little bit of dirt out here. I did some work off camera. I know that's a Minecraft meme, but you don't know half of it. Yeah, I started building a kind of a more permanent base for myself. Kind of a well, it was meant to be like a ziggurat kind of temple. I'll go around the outside first because I literally dug myself a tunnel so that I could shoot under it. The plan is to eventually have a staircase coming down this side too, but I literally made and flooded this temple or this tunnel rather. It doesn't quite look natural, but I'm sure I can get some help making that a little more natural later. And I kind of have a chest monster and stuff. See Project Ziggurat. Um, but I needed a super smelter because I obviously needed all of these stone bricks. I made a friend. I believe this is based on Gold Robin's design. Pardon my hiccup. Um, Not positive on that. Basically, I just looked up villager statues, basically, and this one looked good, so I went with that. The design called for it to be more aged, but I'm bad at aging things, and I also like things to look cleaner. I'm weird like that. But anyways, and obviously I have to do a little bit of terraforming still along the edges here. This was supposed to go up a lot higher, but I got kind of tired of making the slope, and again, it needs to be terraformed and cleaned up along the side here. As I said, this side might have a staircase going straight down into the water as well. Do I have dirt on me? I do, because I know that there's a section. Yeah, this section here is exposed. Kind of gave a little bit of a spoiler of what's going on under there, but let's just quickly rough out some dirt on this side here. Part of the reasons that I started doing a temple design is because you can make them go as high or low as you want, and also because I've been watching a lot of hermit craft lately, or hermit crab as Sheikah called it, and I watched some of Zombie Cleo's stuff, and she's big into the temples and ruins kind of aesthetic, and it kind of I was like, oh, hey, yeah, I could probably make a temple. It's a lot harder than you think. But anyways, I made this big platform, and for the longest time I just had like a hole here that I would climb in and out of. But as you can see, I've kind of moved. It's just about nighttime. I can show you guys. I moved my stuff here. I had to go and get blackstone from the Nether. Don't tell Big Country because I think he was gathering blackstone for something. I didn't touch any of his, but I was also in his mines. Uh, um, I still have to grab some of these. I think I do have a paper here with my math on it. I still need about 58 deep slate. I'll show you the rest of the project in a sec. We gotta get down to the bed. I need 58 deep slate to turn into chiseled, and that's if I don't make the entire floor chiseled. But right now, just the center of the circle is going to be chiseled deep slate. Um, Oh, also, I forgot to mention, I'm probably planning on having another one of those guys on this side and potentially, just get up here, potentially having another one staring off from here and another one here. Like, kind of do like a four corners thing, but that's going to take a lot because that guy himself took a little longer of a time investment than I thought. I love how he looks. It just took a little bit of time. I might get like media to copy the design or something because he's good at being a copy machine. Yeah, and I don't know if I actually care too much for the blackstone. I actually kind of prefer the look of the deep slate, but I figured for the center structure, it's fine to leave it like that. And then I put deep slate on the walls, and I feel like it's kind of a nice contrast to the stone brick. Still not sure what to do with the floor, and I tried to get one of the any of the other boneheads on here to lend their opinion, but they were all busy with something or another. Um, and I don't even know if I'm gonna add another floor or what kind of like functions I'm gonna put around here. I haven't decided if I'm going to just like punch a hole in all four corners, like four sides of the center structure as well. I haven't decided that. Um, one thing I've kind of decided, which is gonna be a pain in my own ass, so that's fine. But I've kind of decided, for one thing, this is as tall as this is gonna be. Then I'm just gonna build the roof. Maybe not this episode, but I'm gonna work on building the roof. But I also want the roof to be a dome, and I'm gonna have to probably practice those off camera or just work on that off camera because you guys are not gonna want to watch me building it up and taking it down, building it up and taking it down until I get it the way I want it to look. But yeah, so it's gonna be a dome just because this is supposed to be like an old temple. I saw a design where it was a dome with like a little like antenna looking thing on top, kind of like the Washington Monument or whatever it is. No, it's not the Washington Monument. Um, I don't know, some American thing. But anyways, so this time I'm probably gonna go down into the mines and dig up some deep slate because I don't think I left myself any. But I'll also give you a tour of what everybody else has been kind of working on. This guy had something that I was interested in, but I don't have any emeralds because I'm not the trader. But like the blue ice, because it'd be good to make some highways for boats and such. It'd be a little more fun way to get around and actually faster than building rails around. But technically, I could always make a trip out to some mountains or something. But yeah, Big Country has extended his tree farm because he's the materials guy. He wants to be the one to collect the materials. He's got lots of wood available if I wanted to make anything out of pretty much any kind of wood. I might steal those beds to go looking for some netherite because I bet Icy's already got some. But if he doesn't, then that gives me a chance to be the first in netherite on the server. Now, I don't feel like the map is completely updated yet. I might do that this episode if I'm struggling for stuff to do with the rest of my time. But my temple is just off that top corner there. And I know that this isn't updated because this is mostly green now. But, so yeah, I might update that map. But we will see. Obviously, the villagers have been doing some work on each other. Somebody's put some logs around with straps. Um, Which, I mean, that's all well and good. I would have probably put it over near the lumber yard, but that's probably my personal choice. Icy, whoops, fell into the farm. Icy was basically flattening out this road because he didn't like that there was a bump right about here. But that's also why this staircase and this one they're extended down. But it bugs me slightly on this one for reasons. I can actually take this out right now because that was unacceptable to me. But anyways, I went and I got a bunch of iron from up there. It's still working fine, but I got a bunch of iron just so that I had enough to keep my tools in the iron variety. There's nothing worse than trying to do a bigger project with stone or wood tools. I made all of the copper I had into blocks, and they're just kind of here. I'm trying to let them oxidize. Because you can always shave them down, but it takes forever for them to oxidize. So I was like, I may as well put that out and let it work. I don't think I have too much in the way of. I threw some gold at a pig man, and he gave me some fire charges. I don't know what to do with those, but don't tell Icy; he'll burn everything. Don't think I have anything in there. There's all my riches in there, but yeah, I have a lot of iron right now. Oh yeah, my needlessly expensive room. I don't know if I had finished that on camera or not, but we can go and have a look at that. Big Country wants to make this kind of like a trophy room, which I'm fine with. Obviously, I haven't continued back here yet, but this is finally done. I kind of wish I'd put amethyst on the floor, even though I don't like how it looks on the floor, but at least it tinkles when you walk. Like a small child that gets too excited. Yeah, Icy's build over there is done. Big Country made I know I have a picture of it for a thumbnail, so I know you guys have seen his the start of his hub. It's relatively safe from ghasts. We have a whole lot of farmers up here now that do the farming thing, so that's good. Yeah, a lot of farmers. Random mushroom in a forest. Where was I going? Here. I'm gonna go get some deep slate. I need like 58. This chest doesn't barely have anything in it anymore. I'll do a community service and take that out. And that. And that. Just things that I have space for in my inventory. I just eat my last 2 loaves of bread. I'll probably have to raid the food chest shortly. I was debating grabbing some of this stuff and bone mealing it along the floor in the temple, because then I wouldn't need too many torches and it would be kind of a cool effect. It would look kind of like marble, but I still don't know the material to put it on. But glow lichen, let me know what you guys think. Glow lichen floor. Obviously these mines are still huge, so they're not lit up as well as they could be. But I always come over here. There's almost always some critters because it's not completely lit up. I went down here before for some deep slate, but I think I'll play it safe because I'm recording and that's usually bad luck for me. You can see I hollowed out an area here slightly. Somebody's done some work over here. Must have been something that somebody wanted. I also need some experience soon, so I'm gonna have to go try to find some quartz in the nether or something. I still have some tutorials that I'm gonna watch about potentially finding an easier way to get quartz. I don't know if there is an easier way, but put that there. Let's keep the darkness off me. But like quartz is a nice enough block, and like a lot of the more professional and big name YouTubers, oh no, use a lot of quartz in their builds, so I can't imagine it's that hard to get. But if you have to search through the nether to get it like I have been, then I can't imagine people would be using it nearly as much in their builds. I don't know why I'm just kind of digging a tunnel, by the way. I need, what, 58 I need. But anyways, might also go on a little bit of a solo adventure this episode if I don't decide to do the maps and the maintenance and the building and such. Because I do want to get some calcite and see what that looks like in person, because I've seen it on people's videos. 58, good enough. I've seen it on people's videos and it looks all right on there. It looks kind of like a snow block or what have you, like kind of indistinguishable from other white blocks except for diorite, which I will say if I ever in the future get on Hermitcraft, which at this rate is a little unlikely just because I don't have the sub count for it, even though I have the enthusiasm and such. If I ever got onto Minecraft, I would be like the only, or sorry, not Minecraft, Hermitcraft. If I ever got on Hermitcraft, I would be like the only hermit that actually appreciates diorite, I think. Like even Waddles, he's not a hermit yet, but he's probably going to be at some point. Even he really hates diorite. I don't understand the hate. Let's see if I can do a B-double-O here. Oh, no. Not quite. Anyways. Was it B-double-O? Now I feel like I'm a fake fan. I'm just learning all of them. I hadn't really watched Hermitcraft before just the like tail end of last season. But anyways. Yeah, I would be the only one to appreciate diorite. I don't understand why people hate it so much. It reminds me of those marble countertops. How did I end up with... Okay. I guess I have extra. I'll stick it in the project chest. Doesn't hurt to have. I actually have 2 project chests over here. It would be effectively a chest monster if I love I love the statue actually. But yeah, I need at least 2. I don't know if I'm gonna do the 2 along the side. If I do the 2 along the side, then I gotta do all 4 sides. I gotta do at least the 2 on the front. It's because having the 1 solo doesn't really work. And I am gonna work on making this look overgrown and ruined and such, but Like I said, I'm used to building things that look like fresh out of the box, pristine. I'm not used to doing ruins and stuff. I'm gonna have to enlist Icy for that probably, because he's a lot better at that. I mean, usually my version of ruining things is literally not paying attention and having a creeper sneak up behind me, and that's about it. Um, let's just get 58 here, and chiseled deep slate. There we go. Like I said, this is just to finish the bottom of the circle. I don't think I'm going to use this for the entirety of the floor outside, but if you watch this series and you have opinions of such things, let me know. I mean, deep slate's easy enough to get, so if this is what my entire floor is meant to look like, then that's not the worst. I'm going to have to take that down. Not a big deal. I can replace that easy enough. I'm loving the scaffolds. I hadn't used them before this season here, but it's lovely. There we go. But yeah, so let me know what you think. Chiseled deep slate out here, or I was also thinking tough wouldn't be too bad. Technically I could go with something like basalt, but I don't know if I like that plan as much. You could also just go with a type of wood, but I feel like for ruins it's got to be like stone, right? Um, check this in my project chest here. I'll throw those as well. Can't remember where I found these lava buckets, but I'm going to put them in the fuel deposit for this as well. Oops. I literally just put them in the chest. I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, let's go grab a spare bed from that wood chest, and then I'm gonna go for a little mini adventure. I'm gonna need the bed so that I can sleep if I need to. And I still got like a half an episode to go, and I've already showed you guys pretty much what I needed to do. I finished the part of the build that I was gonna. Um, oh, also let me know. I'm working on flooring, but I also need to know what to make the roof out of. Again, there's a lot of different colors of wood, but I think it's got to be some sort of stone. So I'm kind of debating either copper or honestly gold. Even though that would be expensive again. I'm bad for these expensive builds. I should be just play Minecraft in creative, I swear. Um, but yeah, like doing a gold and like blackstone with blackstone or like black wool kind of accents would look good. Just because it's already black, so it needs to have something that pops for color. So like green or gold or whatever. But yeah, I'm also gonna have that big flat platform I built. I'm gonna patch some dirt around there, I think, and have some trees grown. I don't know. It's all speculative right now. The build itself is under creation. I know it doesn't quite fall under the category of mega build, but is that a shipwreck? I'm gonna check that because I don't know if the boys have yet. But I know it doesn't quite qualify as a mega build, but it's big for me, and I think that that's good, especially since we don't have any like overpowered farms or what have you to rely on for resource. Okay, so there's 2 chests in there at least, but let me breathe for a sec. Get my axe. I'm just gonna have to breach in here. I feel like this one's already been checked because there's a hole in the roof, but yeah. Which means this one probably has too, but we will double check. Just for safety, I don't want to walk away and not have it and not have grabbed everything that I could from in here. Yeah. Okay, so that was checked. Good to know. Come here, Bodie. Alright, so I'm looking for a mountain. And if I can get coordinates for a mountain, I can pass it on to the Boneheads. Because right now, our world is oceans. Which, honestly, is probably my least favorite thing about this series so far. Is because I was hoping for, like, some cool mountain builds or whatever. And, like, we've got caves and such, and that's all well and good. But, like, we've got nothing on the surface. Very, Mediterranean vibes. I just switched biomes. I think those are, were tropical fish. Not too sure. Don't know why I picked this direction, by the way. I've just arbitrarily picked kind of a, I think this is like northeasterly kind of direction. But like, damn. When I decide to make, oh, that was another thing. I was thinking about dropping another layer. I think that's coral and pickles and such. Um, Dropping down another layer in my temple and doing a huge like floor map, like map floor instead of map wall. Land ho! Oh, what we got here? We got jungle. Looks like. I don't know if we're gonna explore this too much. And another whole mess of turtles. I don't know what Big Country did to this world and this seed to get so many turtles, but deal with the devil or some such perhaps. Okay, yeah, this jungle goes on for a while. Bamboo is a non-issue. This is probably where media ended up that one time. There is a map there, which means somebody's being here. I would hazard to guess that Icy came out here with the map and dug up a buried treasure or some such. There's oinkers over there. I'm just rolling around it. I don't really want to stop here if I don't have to. I will fjord my boat if I need to, but... Dang, well this is a bigger landmass than the one we chose to live on. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to pick up the boat and go across. But yeah, definitely a jungle area. It's all well and good. But not what I'm looking for. I'm just gonna crash into all these lily pads like I did a couple episodes back. Kind of like an icebreaker, but for lily pads. So is this a swamp that I'm in currently? I'm not sure. Okay, well, we're gonna have to fjord our boat here. Let me get out. Thank you. I don't need lily pads, so those can get out my inventory. Blue flowers, though, maybe. Okay, we got one of these. That's good, but again, not quite what I'm looking for. Wish I had a hoe or something I could have taken some of them leaves. Lots of cow. At some point I might do like a mega library kind of build, and I'm gonna need like some sort of probably like a mob crammer or something for the cows that I need for that, because it's going to be extensive and expensive. Okay, well, that looks like different biomes over there, but still got jungle trees. Like, holy, look at all the trees. You can just see them, like, spawning in on the distance. Now, that's closer to what I'm looking for, that mountain. But that's not a mountain. That's, like, a big hill. Because it's not snowy topped, and that's what I'm looking for. Because I want the calcite. Let's see here. So these are definitely jungle trees. And jungles tend to have critters, so that's why I pulled my sword out. Come in. Yep, thank you. Okay. The funny thing is, if I do this adventuring thing properly, I'm probably going to need one of the other boneheads to come on and give me the coordinates for our home, as well as potentially come and get me. Okay, we found a Savannah. Okay, Savannah's good because Savannah's different. At least there's acacia trees. We already have those at home, so I'm not going to bother. Get ready to sleep, though. Turtles. I gotta just mortify Big Country next time we started recording and just be wearing a turtle hat. I might make this a little bit of a longer recording just because I'm solo and I'm doing adventures. But just because like leaving it partway through adventuring seems like an odd choice. Although recording after I ate and I know I get gassy, that's also a questionable choice. That sheep's going cave diving. Looks like we got a flower forest here. Gather all the flowers that I don't have, even though I don't really need any. I don't think we have any flower lovers joining us anytime soon. That bee's going nuts on that flower. Okay. So we got more Savannah over here. So horses. I don't have a saddle or I would do that. Excuse you? So I've been thinking about just turning them back on Minecraft's generic like music loop so that there's a little bit of background noise besides commentary. Let me know what you guys think about that. Because I haven't been adding my own background track for a while because it was a lot of effort to make sure there's no gaps, and sometimes it didn't fit the mood, sometimes it was too loud. And honestly, there hasn't been super lots of viewership on the series. And not that viewership dictates how much work I should put in, but at the same point it just felt like unnecessary amounts of work, kind of considering. And I have to write down this village's coordinates. I don't know. Some weird stuff going on here with terrain. I don't know if somebody's been here and looted this. And I'll take that. I'll leave the paper for now because I don't really need paper. I feel like nobody's looted this one. No, definitely not. I would have taken the emerald. Don't really have much in the way of blocks, so I'm gonna have to go around the safe way for that. Although a village, oh, brewing stand, nice. A village might be a good spot to stop the episode. I don't know how to mass pick things up. I've seen people do it, but I don't know how one does. Okay, wee baby, you're gonna piss me off. There's a door in my face. I should know that Medio is not here because the hay bales are all still here. But I will give them the coordinates and they can make portals to this village or whatever. It'd actually be neat. Like our original plan for the for this season was to basically all live together in one village and kind of grow and expand that village. But it'd actually kind of neat if we each got a village and we just connected them with portals. Something I'll have to bring up to them and see what they think. Oh, there's a full set of, oh, not a full set of leathers, but just about a full set of leathers. Did I check this one? Obviously not. At least the bread is good. That's gonna help me out. It's because I run everywhere, so I need as much food as I can get. Oh, we got literal empty maps. Nice. I will actually take those. Can they stack? They do. One of them I will activate here. just because then people can find their way here, because it'll show them. Whoops, don't fall in the hole. It'll show them where it is, basically based on their current position. But anyways, I've been going for about a half hour. This is a safe enough spot to end for now. And yeah, next episode I'm probably going to try to get myself out of this, or at least continue on adventuring. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and we will see you on Friday, because Friday's when the next episode's coming out, and hopefully everybody should be here for that. So we'll see you guys then. Bye.